Right now, a family is fighting to keep a murderer behind bars. Sandy Berger was only 22 years old when she was beaten to death back in 1982. Well, tonight, Sandy's sister says the killer does not deserve a third chance at freedom.
Only on News 5, Bob Jones has her message to the parole board.
The brutal murder happened 37 years ago here in Barberton. Mark Headley was given 15 years to life, but got out on parole. He got in trouble again in Florida and ended up back in an Ohio prison. Now the victim's sister is fighting to keep him locked up.
To think that he has a chance at life again is appalling.
The words painful to read, the memories even more so.
Sandy Berger, who was only 22 years old at the time of her death, doesn't get a chance at life ever.
Sandy Berger was Teresa White's older sister.
The hardest part is having to relive this.
Teresa says Sandy had ended her relationship with Mark Headley, and on March 23, 1982, he ended the life of the young mother who had a 3-year-old daughter. Sandy's body found in an upstairs bedroom of Headley's home.
She was so badly, brutally beaten that they wouldn't even allow us to see her.
Headley was convicted of murder, but in 2008 was paroled after 25 years in prison.
I was devastated, and I felt that justice hadn't been served.
Then in 2012, Headley was drunk when he crashed into a Florida police cruiser, injuring a deputy and a man being transported.
You know what? He could have killed those people.
Headley was put behind bars in Florida and in 2017 returned to an Ohio prison since his additional charges violated his parole. But in March, he's up for parole again.
How many chances does he get? How many times do we have to allow our society to be threatened by this monster?
Teresa, along with other relatives and friends, have written letters urging the parole board to keep Headley locked up.
I'm here to ask that Mark Headley stay incarcerated.
Teresa doesn't believe the convicted killer deserves another chance at freedom.
Let Sandy rest in peace. And I'm asking this for Sandy, whose voice was taken.
The Barberton police chief is going through the old case file and the police reports and is planning to write a letter to the parole board, also opposing Headley's release. In Barberton, Bob Jones, News 5.
Summit County Prosecutor's Office also objecting to Headley's release from prison. His parole hearing scheduled for March 11th.